For the latest film interviews, reviews, and everything making news in pop culture, subscribe to Film Companion now.
नमस्ते दर्शकों, आज फिल्म कंपेनियन पे पहुंच चुकी है रिंकू यानी सारा with Anand ji, the creator of Atrangi Re, and of course because it's film companion, Anupama ma'am.
I love this Namaste Darshakon. Where does this come from?
I don't know. I think I was on vacation with my friend
Huh.
and I decided that it would be funny. And then people decided it's funny.
It is funny.
So now, tell him.
No, it's too funny.
No, tell
and
him.
now what
I got
happens
a
whenever
call-
she says Namaste Darshakon and
He
she's
hides.
with the mobile, I just run away.
He did this at Delhi airport.
Anything can happen to you there.
And I was so humiliated because my darshako were like, where is he? I've said he's there and he's like hiding in the back. But then I
मुझे
did
लगा
it with
पिक्चर
him.
क्लिक कर रही है जैसे सर इधर आना मैंने कहा अच्छा पिक्चर में भी ऐसा है नमस्ते दर्शकों ऐसे डरे यार
फिर लेकिन इनको रिक्शा में बिठवाया मैंने और रिक्शा में एक कराया but we were running late so we didn't have enough time to react.
So you did the opposite of photobombing. You just photo exited.
Yes. I'm the one with the bomb, known as the phone. And he's running.
So listen, first of all, it's so nice to see both of you.
सेम है मैम
You know,
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm just happy to see people, to be able to be in the same room as people, and I'm never taking this for granted again.
We should not.
Ever.
Actually.
But I want to begin by addressing the elephant in the room, okay? Which is, of course, the age difference in what seems to be a love triangle. And Anand, you've of course said that have patience, don't jump to conclusions. Please don't decide what this story is before you've seen the film. And you are absolutely right. And of course, you can't tell me what actually happens
Exactly.
in Atrangi Re. But, I have to ask, what can you tell us that will make it easier for us, more palatable for us to see this lovely 26-year-old girl with two men, one of whom is 12 years older and the other who's 28 years older?
Okay. The only thing I will ask you or my audience to believe in that with all my previous work, with my success or failures, I have been very true to my scripts.
Yeah.
So trust that factor, and I know why Sara Ali Khan is there, Dhanush is there, and Akshay sir is there. So I have my all the reasons, and there is nothing gimmicky about it. There is nothing strategic about it. It's the story of my film which called all these actors on board.
Well, I'm very curious.
I can't disclose more than that.
Understood. Tell me, you remember when we had chatted before Zero?
Yes.
You had said it's very important for you to connect with your actors. And you had said to me that actually years before you worked with Shah Rukh, you knew that you would connect.
Right.
Was it the same with Sara?
Actually, yes. She never knew that I am working on a script where when I met her for the first time in one of the screenings, that time Atrangi Re का seat था मेरे पास. And when I met her, I knew very well कि यार finally I have to go to her, and once the draft is ready in my head,
So Rinku was written with her in mind?
to some level, yes.
How lovely. I mean, that's so flattering.
It
no?
is more than flattering, ma'am. Like I've been giving a couple of interviews and when they ask me that when did you know? And I remember Anand sir coming to me at a screening and saying I have something for you. And then after I went to his office and he, told me about it and I was like I heard like one line and I was like, yes, I'm down. Like of course. And then when
And that
he said-
happened in the gap of more than a year when I met her on a screening and when she came to office. It's
there
over a
was a big gap in the
There
middle.
was a big gap.
And then when he said to me that you are Rinku and you will do this, and I was like, I just say that again. Just keep saying that again and again.
But why? Why is only Sara Rinku?
For me, Rinku was all about the restlessness and the innocence. It's a kind of combination which is very rare to me. Like somebody who's very restless at the same time comes out with so much of innocence. वो मुझे लगा सारा में बहुत natural. That is something which I can't generate or we can't work on. और बहुत सारी चीजें we can derive from, or this is something very natural. This combo was like, and I I thought, yaar, as a director, I can work on a lot of things, but not this. So I should have an actor who's holding on to these two things unknowingly. And मेरे लिए work भी किया है as of now. I can tell you that Rinku, the way she has played the character, I can't imagine anybody else.
But Sara, is that who you are in life? Restless, and you described her as assertive, strong but innocent. Is that who you are?
I think so. I think so, and I didn't fully know that till I started shooting for Anandji, you know. I still remember, like, especially because I think the timing of the film, like we shot in 2020, which with no exaggeration was probably the worst year of my life, at least, you know.
Why?
2020, because it was a hard year for all of us.
Yeah, of course.
2020 saw a lot for me on, like, even a personal level. My first unsuccessful film was the beginning of 2020, and from there on it got just a little bit hectic, and it was a hard year.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one thing, that the only thing positive that happened to me in 2020 were various schedules of Anandji's film. It has literally kept me going. And one day when we were shooting in Madurai, I said something to him and he said, you know, this is who Rinku is. हंसी मजाक में तू चीज़ें trivialize करके बस बोल देती है, लेकिन मुझे पता है तुझे दर्द होता है. And I was like, don't expose me. we can't tell people this. We can't tell people I have a heart. You know, but I do. And it's a soft one. And I think that what Anandji has portrayed in Rinku, which made me realize Sara a little better, is that oftentimes you're breaking bottles and running away because in the interior you are a soft, scared, innocent person. And I do think that that is me. And
So
I do
you're
think that
reacting
that is her.
violently to protect something inside.
Or loudly, because I'm not
Right.
throwing bottles as Sara, I'm
Yeah.
throwing bottles as Rinku.
Sure.
But a lot of times I think whether it's the tone of my laughter, or it's the frequency of my laughter, or it's the fact that I'm, you know, unabashed about so many things, I do now, after reflecting in the lots of time that we had in 2020, I've come to realize that it probably is because I am vulnerable, I am scared, I am insecure. And that's a real emotion, and maybe I try to mask it with confidence, like so very accurately and unnecessarily pointed out.
But you said that you started shooting for Atrangire like literally 2 weeks after
Love
Love
Aajkal.
Aajkal 2. And you said you were really low on confidence and he helped you to love yourself and to love Rinku. How did you do this?
She was never low on her
These are her words.
No, she's
Nahi?
acting.
Anandji,
She's acting right now. She was enjoying the moment.
I had a blast in the moment. I think that what did happen, which is true, is I met Anandji, and Anandji explained to me very succinctly that Sara might think that Sara has seen failure, but Rinku has not seen failure.
Right.
And if I am to be Rinku, and if I am getting an opportunity to be Rinku, I have to believe that. Because there are two things that could have happened after Love Aajkal. Sara could have made Rinku suffer by just eating ice cream and crying, or Rinku could have uplifted Sara by being honest, being present, enjoying the moment, eating kathal from the fields of Banaras and having a blast with Anandji. And we did all those things.
Okay, that sounds fab. I love kathal.
The kathal was yum,
And that
Anandji.
was straight from the village.
It was-
from that.
I'm so jealous.
It was great. It was delicious. I miss it.
और ये सुबह आके सबसे पहले पूछती कटहल है ना मैं कहा सीन भी है
That's right. Movie to band
Exactly
hai
that.
kathal
See,
hai ki nahi?
exactly those were the words.
But tell me, at that time, you were also, of course, not. It wasn't a 2-week gap, but your last film Zero also did work. So how did you find the confidence to trust your creative instincts and then instill them in your artist?
Honestly, Zero never did anything. I definitely analyzed, and I know I failed with it. But ma'am, मेरे को even after Tanu Adds Manu returns, I had something to learn from it, from its success. And same thing with Zero. So I was never overconfident after returns, and I was never underconfident after Zero. So, I took my time. I just went through, and मुझे समझ में आया that here's where I went wrong, this is what I had to do, जो मैं नहीं कर पाया. And again I was ready for one more story to say. The only thing that was in my mind that I'll tell the story which I want to say, whether it is the most difficult one in my life. You know, I wanted to come up with something as Atrangi Re. You know, that was the need. That was my personal need. Here I am with a film which talks about love and its madness, and it deals with relationships which are very complicated, but I'll reach my audience with most simplicity. So Atrangi Re was, for me, it was very important film after Zero.
But you know, I've heard a lot of artists tell me that actually failure teaches you more than success. Many people have said that. So is that true? I mean, did the two of you, like you said, you analyzed, what do you learn? What do you take away from it?
For me, it is same. Nothing more, nothing less.
So it's not like you learn
It was
more
not a
about
breakdown
yourself.
for me.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah.
It was not. I enjoyed the process. I enjoyed a lot. Means my fabulous journey, the time we spent together while making the film with Khan Saab was brilliant. And I learned in the process also. It's not just after Zero. The process was so beautiful. Same way with my other films. The process has to be beautiful. You know, it can't be a job for me. And Zero was not a job for me. It was whole heart for me.
No, that you could see in the film.
You know?
Yeah.
कि वो उस वक्त नहीं धड़का, मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता. But heart was at the right place.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has to beat right, you know. It didn't, which is fine.
Yeah.
And I'm again here with a story where it has got its heart at the right place.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What about you, Sarah? What did you learn?
I think the one thing that I did learn is before Kedarnath, I think that there was no expectation. And I don't mean of yours or sirs or moms, I mean of mine. I had no expectations. And then after Kedarnath and Simba, people kind of did have expectations, and people took me on a pedestal almost overnight. And then after Love Aajkal, I was kind of taken off that pedestal again overnight. And I think I learned two things from here. One is that success and failure will keep coming, but on the inside you have to be motivated, you have to be driven, you have to keep learning, and more often than that you have to keep unlearning and reinventing yourself. That's something I learned. And another thing that I learned was how much I want my mom, my media and my audiences to love me. I got it after Kedarnath and Simba without even knowing that I wanted. So I wasn't starving, you know, I was just hungry and I got food and it was great. But after Love Aajkal, I was starving. And I'm very, very privileged to have been given this opportunity by Anandji, because I'm already not hungry anymore. I want validation. I want mom to be like, I loved you. I want you to love me. I want my audiences to love me. But as an actor, as a creative person, I'm already so thankful and satiated just having played this character.
Yeah.
I've learned so much from Rinku that if you enjoy this film 1/10 the amount I did, I'm great.
Tell me about working with Dhanush, who's just the most brilliant actor. Was a part of you almost taking notes when you did scenes
Every
together?
part of me.
Hello?
Only between action and cut, because Sarah can take notes, Rinku doesn't. Only because of that. And those moments I wasn't. But I promise you, I would be, ask Anandji. He once told me, "Tu na meri associate bhi ban ja, meri AD bhi ban ja, mera producer bhi ban ja, tu baith hi rahe." Because even if I would pack up at like post lunch, I would not go anywhere.
Yeah.
I would sit by Anandji to watch him, to watch Dhanush sir, and just learn.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't a single NG take also that I didn't learn from. And I think that Anandji and Dhanush sir have such a beautiful bond with each other that I'm actually like, see, I can keep talking about what a great director he is and what a great national award winning actor Dhanush sir is, but everybody knows that. What I will tell you is that despite this bhai that they kept doing on each other and jumping on each other and eating and drinking sodas from South India and rasam bhi khila do, tum ye bhi kha lo, and all this love, I was never like left on the outside, you know. They included me in all their fun, except the rasam, which I would say no to because I had to dance in a sari, which they tended to forget when they kept offering it to me, which was really disrespectful. But never mind. It was just, I think that the vibe on the set was one of so much love, so much love. And if we're talking specifically about Dhanush sir, I think that he was so helpful. And I think that maybe, and I've actually, this is the first time I'm saying this because I just thought it today, that Dhanush sir and me don't really speak in the same language. Because Hindi is a language I'm more comfortable with on set, and English is a language he's more comfortable with on set. But I would still discuss scenes with him, you know. And that's when I realized the power of your eyes and the power of emotions. Because he would sometimes read my lines with me in English. And I would see what he's doing here, which made me understand what Anandji would say. Because he used to say, Himanshu has written great dialogues. The teacher has given you a great Bihari dialect. I don't care about either of these things. It's all here.
Right.
And I think that was something beautiful to learn and watch and actually see happen and develop every day on set.
Yeah. You know, we're now almost not fully, but a fair way back into theatres. So why is this film going to streaming? Is that a choice you made?
No, that was not a choice. It was something which went off. Like when we took the decision of going on, you know, straight to digital. That time these lockdowns were there.
Oh, it was made back in the day.
Yes. And definitely I tried to reverse it. I put my all the efforts. But then I realized kuch to destiny hai. So.
Right.
But I'm not, right now if I'm talking to you, I was disturbed 3 months back. कि यार यार मुझे theatre में आना है. But now I'm happy. I'm reaching to the bigger set of viewers. My story will be seen by a lot of people. And end of the day, you are here to tell a story. सुनने वाला चाहिए, so you will get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And we've all, streaming has sustained us.
Yeah, it has.
For 2 years. So I'm a big fan. But I was just curious about the choice. Now, you were talking about Rasam and Kathal, and I know food is a big part of working with him.
It is. It really is. Even promotions is Muthu Swami है आज.
हाँ, आज नहीं है आज.
आज है किसी ने बोला मुझे.
नहीं है
How
आज.
does this work? Every day, like you guys decide कि क्या खाना खाना है?
नहीं, maybe ये मेरे साथ बहुत पहले से ही है. There is something which is very emotional.
हाँ,
about
खाने के
food.
साथ.
हाँ, और मुझे I don't like people who are dieting. मेरा ना एक emotional disconnect होता है. You know, I feel offended.
You take it personally?
I take it very personally. अच्छा मुझे बताओ मत.
हाँ.
Even if you are dieting, na, don't tell me. Don't be around me.
Right.
Because otherwise.
You're making us wear a sari and do a song, and then you're saying don't be around me. How can we not be around you? That's so mean,
तो
Anand
साड़ी
ji.
के लिए डाइटिंग क्यों चाहिए तुम्हें?
चकाचक करनी हूँ.
हाँ. You need
चकाचक
that.
भाई
रहना
मेरा
जरूरी है.
मैं ऐसे नहीं सोचता. वर्कआउट करो सुबह उठ के 2 घंटे ज्यादा.
वो तो
क्या
किया
आता है?
ना.
बस ठीक है. What else? कि मैं अभी नहीं खाऊंगी. फ्राइडे को नहीं खाऊंगी. सैटरडे को मुझे डांस करना है. I don't like this.
Yeah, he's not joking.
No, I
He
get.
really
I
doesn't
get.
like it. He gets upset.
So, but again, I'm also taking care of my health.
Are you?
Yes. You'll see the difference soon.
You've been saying that for a year. No, and
Yeah.
after his meal, I know it's been a complete meal and I missed it for so long, but recently, like now we've started hanging out again. After he finishes his meal, he'll have his last bite and say, Wah! And that's when we know that Anand ji is happy.
Oh, that's so great. That's so
He
great.
loves this.
Food is such a joy, right?
I mean, tell me
Another
about
thing
it.
that makes me angry is once I'm just finishing my food और वहाँ से कोई आता है, सर ये रह गया था. I said यार, don't do this to me क्योंकि अब तुम्हें मालूम है मैं ये भी खाऊंगा. So at least पहले ले आते. I would have managed those nutritional counts and all in my head.
Tell me finally, what are you most looking forward to in the new year? Is there something you want to see happen in the film business? You know, like some change. Now we're on the threshold of great change after 2 years. But what do you really want?
I personally feel that now with this gap of 2 years and when we were at our homes and thinking and analyzing a lot of things, whether it is the audience or the makers, I think we are ready for few good surprises in terms of stories. We will understand the layers, we will understand the depth. एक certain तरह की upgradation हमारी हुई है, ऐसा मुझे लगता है. I feel so. And yeah, in 22 I'm expecting few great surprises in terms of fantastic stories coming out from our fraternity and audience accepting it. Something new, something more creative.
And for you, Sal?
I don't know. I think that after 2020, I'm just so thankful that things are kind of starting again. And I think I'm a bit young to have dreams and desires for the industry in general. But I have dreams and desires for myself.
What are those?
And those are to just be able to continue telling honest stories. I think I've learned early in my career that good, bad and different doesn't matter if what you do with honesty. And having played a character like this in a film like this, I'm just greedy for more roles that demand this kind of honesty and, you know, are meaty and exciting to work in. And I just hope that I can work with good filmmakers and be part of good stories and be good enough for people to want me to be in them. That's it.
Do you actively seek out filmmakers you want to work with?
I would. I haven't had to as of now, but I would. I did to Rohit sir when I wanted to work with him. So yeah, I would if I felt I needed to. But I think that your work speaks for itself, you know. And if a filmmaker were to watch, say for instance Atrangi, and they see that she's honest, then they would come to me. I think that would mean more.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much and lots of luck.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you like this video, please subscribe to
Film Companion.